Space Ghost.
Welcome, new recruits, to the world of bolt action.
Most players start with a starter army. These were brought out in 2nd edition, where armies consisted of 1,000 points. These boxes are now outdated and don't match up with the 3rd edition rules, or the 1250 increased army points. But it can be done.
In this video we'll make lists using only miniatures that are included in the starter army boxes we have chosen. The German Fallschirmjäger starter box and the US Army starter box.
Afterwards we'll discuss how the list played and what we'd look to buy next to expand on the starter boxes and make them better. Welcome to
the Battle of the Starter Boxes.
To make this into a 3rd edition list, I've went with a rifle platoon, Platoon Commander, regular 30 points, Heer veteran Grenadier squad at 10 man with 5 assault rifles, 2 LMGs, 1 Panzerfaust at 205 points. Then another one of them. A 3rd Heer veteran Grenadier squad with 5 man, 5 assault rifles, 1 Panzerfaust, 110 points. Heer veteran Grenadier squad, 5 man with 2 LMGs at 95 points. A company commander at regular, 60 points. Now with them being regular, German rules, you get an extra snap 2. You can snap 2 5 units. A regular sniper team of 52 points. For the artillery platoon, we've got Platoon Commander, regular 30 points. Pack 40, which is a heavy anti-tank gun, at veteran, 4-man team, 130 points. The armour platoon, a Stug 42, which is regular. This is the one with the medium howitzer, 3-inch template. It's the command vehicle, so plus 10 points. And I've put the armour skirts on it as well for an additional 10 points. Then we have the half track I've changed into the SD KFZ 251/9 Stummel, which is an 8-man transport with a light howitzer on the front and a front-facing MMG for an additional 15 points. So altogether, 11 dice, 1250 points.
In the rifle platoon, the auto include, and that is led by an inexperienced company commander, Patton making an appearance. Then we've got a platoon commander, he's also inexperienced. 2 squads of rangers. Rangers lead the way with 3 SMGs and 4 rifles, all veterans. Then we have a 3rd squad, which is an infantry squad with 2 BARs, 4 rifles. They're also veterans. And then the 4th squad, same loadout as the infantry, but they are regular. And then to support the rifle platoon, we have a regular sniper. He can also be made out of the box. And a regular bazooka team. 2nd platoon is led, once again, by an inexperienced officer. And he will be leading the heavy weapons platoon of not 1, not 2, you've probably guessed it because you've probably just seen it, but 3 MMG teams. These are all metal figures, they come in the box. As you can see, I've actually based them so that they're on single bases. That's because you can use the MMG teams as LMG teams within your squads, so it gives you a little bit more versatility. Then you have the 3rd platoon. Starting to feel the theme. It's an inexperienced officer, and he will be leading the medium mortar. And finally, we have the armoured platoon. The command vehicle is, are you even a US player if you don't have one? The ubiquitous, the M4 Sherman. This is just the plain regular, take it as it comes, M4 with the medium anti-tank gun and the MMG. And finally, the starter box does come with an M3 half-track. The half-track is not actually an armoured vehicle or classed as an armoured vehicle. It is a transport, but you've got to take 2 armoured vehicles. So what we are going to do today, just to kind of show people that we can take a semi-competitive V3 army, we are going to proxy the M3 as the M15. It is on the kind of same chassis as the M3, but unlike the M3, it has a heavy autocannon and 2 MMGs. So we're going to proxy the M3 just so we can make the army V3 legal. 1,249 points of Americans. Bring on the Germans.
Welcome to today's battlefield. Today we've rolled for a game and it's key positions. It's D3 plus 4 objectives and we rolled 7. So, objective number 1, farmhouse. Objective number 2, this rock in the middle. Objective number 3, building. Objective number 4, this other rock. Objective number 5, the doomsday bunker. 6, the ruin. And 7, this rock out here. We were using rocks for objective markers. If someone's got a better idea, give us a shout in the comments. Now, the idea behind this, we place them evenly, turns a piece. These ones are going to be fun, right in the middle, right in the open. Going to have a big fight in the open to get these.
Deployment type, meet and engagement.
The game and the deployment type have been rolled for. Today we fight for honour and a box of cream eggs. Start of round 1. The infiltrators are down. We have a sniper in this building. I have to put it on halfway so I remember he's there. We have another sniper on top of this building. Then we have 2 ranger squads who've came on using their free move, running up the battlefield. It's time to pull some dice. The first dice has been pulled. It's a grey dice. The sniper takes a shot at the sniper. Takes another shot at the sniper and misses. Second dice is US. Retaliation. The sniper shoots at the other sniper. He hits.
3 to kill?
3 to kill.
No.
Oh,
It's a pin.
he's solid. It's a pin. A German dice. The veteran squad with 2 LMGs advances onto the board into the building. Couldn't fit them all into the building physically, but they're in there. Right, shooting the shots 36 inches at these. Only the 2 LMGs are in. So hitting on 5s.
Not bad.
3 hits. Veterans killing on 5s. 1. Then a hardcover save.
Yes.
Takes it. Some more US dices. We've got the mortar team, the MMG team, nothing else. That's all for now. Even more US dice. The Germans like this. Another MMG team. The next dice is bringing out the heavy stuff. It's a medium howitzer. Phil, explain why you've placed your guys like you have.
Roll it within 1 inch of the breech of the gun, but if I get a template on them, plenty of space.
Depends how big the template is. German dice. 10-man squad, 2 LMGs. Advance onto the battlefield. Taking a shot straight up at the MMG team. Needing 5s. We have 2 hits.
2 hits.
Are they regular?
Regular.
2 dead regulars.
Both dead.
Order check, please.
1 and 11. It's okay.
Pin. Board's starting to fill up a bit now. Loads of US. We'll do a review at the end of turn 1 to tell you what's happened. This has happened. The Rangers have used their second move. They get 1 free move. He's run cleverly, putting 4 guys on one side of the wall and 3 guys on the other. So if I was to shoot them with these, they're going to get hard cover because more than 50% of the units are behind a wall. Nice tactic. He has their objective. The big stuff's coming out. The M15 advances, shooting over at this squad. No cover save. 2 heavy autocannon shots, even 5s.
None.
Das ist gut. Then 6 heavy machine gun shots, 2 hits.
4s. Nothing but a pin.
After a flurry of US dice, a German dice is pulled. The second 2 LMG team come on. 2 LMGs overhanging, taking a shot up at the bazooka who's just came on. Rest of them behind the ruin. Hard covers. So, needing 5. Okay, so 4 hits. Needing 4s. 3 hard cover saves, please.
2 dead. The bazooka is gone.
Germans are on a roll. The big stuff has come out. The Stug 42 with the big 3-inch howitzer shot. Taking a shot through here at this squad here. Needing a 5. It's a 3. That's not good. But it does have 4 MMG shots. 3 hit. And then regulars or veteran?
Veterans.
Nothing.
Nothing but a pin.
Another German dice. The Stummel comes on, shooting its medium, well, shooting its light howitzer at, let's go this squad here. I think they're all getting hard cover, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. Hitting on a 5. Nope. And then 4 MMG shots I'm going to put at the smaller squad, the MMG. 4 shots.
1 hit.
1 hit. 1 kill.
Wound.
Hard cover save.
Yeah.
Saved. After them shots, the company commander jumps out, and then it's the last American dice. The Sherman comes on. Big shot at the front of the Stummel, and the MMGs into him. So, roll your big shot first.
No.
That's a 1. It does not hit.
3. Nothing.
Oh. He has saved. A sigh of relief from the company commander.
American deployment end of turn 1. We've got infantry pushing up towards the end objective. The Sherman with the crew that can't hit a thing. Little mortar. Machine gun team, officer. The M15 also can't hit a thing. Medium mortar. Taking some hits here on this machine gun team. Company commander. And then we have the MMG team, another officer, and the sniper.
On the German side, we have 10-man veterans, 5-man assault rifles, the company commander, the Pak 40, unlinked from the back of this because it was towed onto the board, so can deploy 6 inches behind hard cover. 10-man veterans, platoon commander, 5-man veterans, and Dear Stug. That's the end of turn 1, so we claim objectives. So objective number 1 for US, objective number 2 for US, objective number 3 for US. The Germans have 1 objective. Turn 2, German first dice. It's snap 2 time. Big first dice from the Germans. The company commander snaps 2 5 dice. He advances to here. He's going to shoot a shot at this squad. 1 shot, hitting on 5s. No. The next German dice. The 5-man assault rifle team advance up. 3 of them are in range to shoot at these. So hitting on 4s because they don't suffer the move penalty. So 4 hits. Then regulars, veterans. Nothing. It's a pin. Dice number 2, the Stummel advances up, putting its big shot into this, and then the MMGs into this. Howitzer. Hits. So it's pen 2. 3, so 5. Nope. It's D1 pins, D2 pins, 2 pins. Dice number 3, the 10-man 2 LMG unit advance into the ruin, shooting shots at the MMG team. 10 shots, needing 5s. We have 3 hits, 4 hits.
Yep. Kill on board.
1 kill.
1 potential save. Nope. 1 dead, 1 pin.
Dice number 4, 10-man veteran squad. The LMGs going into these, needing 5s. Okay, we have 2 hits. 2 veterans.
So 2 up saves, yeah.
assault rifles, next shot, going into these, hitting on 4s. That's a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nothing.
Nothing. Pins. And 1 rifle. No. Lastly, the Pack 40 goes into ambush. Next dice against all odds is German. The Stug advances, shooting its big shot into this. The MMG is going into this. Kick it while it's down. Big shot into 5.
Just knew that would come in.
Get me a 10, please. This is what I've been waiting for.
That's great. I'm down.
How
halves the amount.
Yeah, halves the amount. But what's half of 5? Rounding up or down? 3 of them. Okay. So 3 of them. 2 of them are dead.
2 dead.
D3 pins for 1 pin.
That's okay.
And then the MMGs are going into the M15. Nothing. American dice next. The company commander is snapping 3 dice. The MMG team on his own has just passed an order check. What are you shooting at?
It's going to be the Pack 40.
The Pack 40, okay.
So, on 5, he's last man. Nothing.
MMG team, other one, into the Pack 40.
5. 1 hit. A potential wound. Are you getting hard cover there?
Don't need to, the veteran.
Oh, is it veteran?
Yeah.
I was going to try and claim no hard cover because I could see him.
Nice try. You have to try and kill him first.
It's a pin, so if you...
I snap 2 dice. Sniper, shooting at.
Sniper on a 3. Yes.
Hits the sniper.
On a 3. Kills.
Kills 1 of them. Order check on 2 pins.
Is the company commander in?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's regular, so let me check. Oh, the platoon commander's right here.
Yeah.
So he's fine. We've got another German dice. The 5-man with 2 LMGs who are in the top of this building are shooting across at the MMG team. Even 4s this time. Four hits. The regular. Okay, 2 kills.
Hard cover.
Hard cover save.
Yep.
Saved. Pin. Lots of American dice left. The medium mortar takes a shot across the board at the Stug.
No.
German dice. The sniper in the building takes a shot across at the howitzer, going for the artillery commander guy. Needs an order check first. Passes. But he's still on 1 pin.
And he's last man as well.
In the 4?
No, 5, because you're on a pin and he's last man.
No.
There you
Mm-hmm. You say, because I'm eating an egg.
go. MMG team's going to do an order check on a 9. Just make it. So 6 shots into that squad there. They're going to be getting hard cover, hitting on 4s. Bang average. Killing on 5s.
Yeah.
Nothing but a pin.
Pins. US dice. The Sherman shoots at the front of the Stummel, needing a 3.
Hits this. Hard cover save.
Hush. No. Go on, pen. What?
Pen
5. Front armour, pen 4. 7.
4. So
It's penned.
pen 9. Yeah.
And it's dead. So
good.
this is dead, and then it's D6. Do you want to roll the D6 for the guys inside? 3 hits on the guy inside.
What's he in?
Regular. He's dead.
That's good.
Platoon commander is gone. This squad advances, bars and rifles going into the squad in the ruin.
That's okay. 4 hits. Killing on 5s. 1.
Hardcover save.
Nope, one dead.
Another US squad advance, putting all the shots into the same squad.
So 4 hits. 1 potential.
No.
Yeah, saved. 5s.
This squad here advances into the building,
Yep.
shooting across. 2 of them are in range because of this wreck in the way. 2 shots, hitting on 5s.
Oh,
Double 1.
hit the pin.
Snake eyes. I've got to get it, I've got to get it.
That's just wrecked my game.
This has just auto-checked on 2 pins. Dun dun dun. Dreaded foobar.
But
You
you've
can
got
reverse.
nothing within 12, so it's got to reverse. And I think it reverses half speed, which is 4.5 inches.
It reverses a 4.5, yeah, but half of your run, which is an
half my
advance.
run? Is it? We need
And
to
you're
check
advanced
that.
on. We will
I
check.
think it's going.
After a heavy foobar roll, the M15 is no more, which now opens up line of sight for this medium howitzer to shoot. Where are we shooting at?
We're going to shoot at the Pack 40.
At the Pack 40. Okay.
It's a hit.
Okay.
3-inch template, so getting all of them.
Yeah, that's a 1.
On 2s.
They're gone.
They're gone.
Oh, hardcover, isn't it?
Hard cover.
4 hardcover saves. 2 saved.
3. So
Oh, three dead.
1.
1.
And it's D3 pins with an order shaft. It's 2 pins.
2 pins. So puts them on 3 pins, 1 guy left.
Yeah, and your officer's in range. Ooh!
They're gone. They're gone.
Oh.
I've just been cursed by that M15. Pack 40 is no more. End of turn 2. Last few dice, not much happened, so officer run towards this objective. Stug is advancing up. 10-man squad, 5-man squad. Pack 40's gone. That was a good shot. 5-man squad and company commander. 10-man squad. Dead Stummel. And the sniper is in here. Now, not really going for objectives. I know I should be playing to the mission, but I just like killing things. So I was planning to just use the long range of the LMGs to just pick things off. But he now has 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 7 objectives. So something needs to be done about this.
Americans took a pummeling first part of that turn, but they have managed to rally. A stumbling, an absolute stumbling. And they're getting close to this objective, moving up. Managed to just squeeze through the door of that objective. Not much going on the back line. The amazing medium mortar taking out the pack. He's going to ghost pretty soon. Company commander. Greg got me on the company commander. He is powerful. Another MMG team. These will be staying down. Very down.
Tell them about your
M15. And the sniper. The M15 was here. He's now very much here. Right on the floor.
So we're all set up for first dice.
Is this the day that I get?
Yeah, you get what? Oh, your first win.
I was just hoping for first dice.
Oh, first
I'd be
dice.
happy with that.
Well, you're like 15 to 8, so you should get first dice. Go on, pull it.
First dice.
There we go. The dice gods have spoken. You know what's going to happen. The decision has been made. We're going with the Stug. The Stug is shooting the big shot over to try and deal with this. And the MMGs into this squad who are down. Big shot needing a 5. No. Oh, needed that.
Yeah, that would have been good.
4 MMG shots. Point blank, so
3, so 2 hits.
2 hits. No kills.
Just another pin.
5-man veteran assault rifles advance, shooting into the howitzer at the back. 10 shots, needing 4s.
Not a bad little collection.
Okay, 6 above average.
4s.
4s. So we've got 4. So 4 hardcover saves.
3 saved, 1 dead, and 1 pin.
Even more Germans advancing. 10-man veterans. So we've got 5 assault rifles, 2 LMGs. Everything's going into these. So we are going for 5s on the LMG. Nice little roll. 5 hits. Nothing. And then we've got 10 assault rifle shots.
On 4s.
On 4s. 2.
Oh god.
Nothing. And then 1 rifle, 1 trusty rifle. No. That was terrible. Even more Germans. Phil's actually pulling the dice this time, so 10 shots from these over into this MMG team over here. Needing 4s.
Not too bad, you know. Not too bad.
4. Below average.
That's good. 2 hardcover saves. Both saved.
Finally, some American dice. These have went on ambush. The sniper takes a shot at the other sniper.
Dead.
He misses. The German sniper tries to shoot back, but fails an order check and goes down. Medium mortar shooting across at these, needing a 6.
Ooh.
It's a 5. It's 1 less than a 6.
Why does it always feel closer on 5?
MMG team, 2 pins, order check. 4, 5, 6, 7,
Relief.
8, 9. So just
Company
past.
Commander.
Oh yeah, company commander as well. They're shooting their shots into this squad here.
Hitting on 5s. Because of the pin.
1 hit, needing a 5.
No,
Nope.
but it's a pin.
It's a pin. Another MMG on his own, hitting on 5s. Last guy, no loader.
1 hit. No, just another pin.
2 pins. Order check on the howitzer.
Okay.
Yep.
So hitting on a 4 into this squad here. All of them.
Template's going to hit all of them. So to do me hardcover save now.
Well, do you want to see how many I killed?
Go on.
Only 3.
3. Okay, so I need 3 hardcover saves.
2.
2 dead.
And
D3
D3 pins. Just for 1.
1 pin. German dice, Platoon Commander runs to take this at the end of the turn. Order check.
On a 9. Yep. So pin comes off. Hitting on 5s.
Shooting at these again.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6. Hitting on 5s.
Hit your pin.
Hitting on 5s. Nope.
5 pins. US Platoon Commander taking shots at this 3-man. 2 shots, SMG. 1 hit.
1 hit. 5s, isn't it? He's dead, isn't he? 'Cause he's within.
Is that a spider?
Yeah.
That just came down from from the ceiling and just landed in the objective.
You wanted to see the spider we had in here yesterday.
Does that give you a cover save?
Yeah, yeah. As long as you're shooting through the spider.
Yeah, look, you guys getting eaten.
Talking about cover saves. Are you getting a cover save there?
Yes.
I'm within an inch of the wall.
You're shooting it over the wall, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm within an inch of it.
I'll let you have that. Only because you guys just been eaten by the spider. Where's the spider gone?
That spider can come back. That's lucky, that.
This squad here has just daisy chained its way to the objective here. Within an inch of each other. But more than 50% in hard cover. So yeah, he's getting hard cover saves. So he's shooting at these who've just rallied, got no pins on them. Let's see if he puts the pin back on. He's put the pin back on.
Alright, and it's 3, hitting on 5s. Nothing, just a pin.
The Sherman advances, shooting across the board at the front of the stug, needing a 4?
5.
5.
Nope.
Oh. Not good. The dice are back in the bag. End of turn 3 recap. These are on 1 pin. He has the objective and he's staying in ambush. Platoon Commander just chilling on the outside. 3-guy veteran assault rifles. We have a few squads pushing up. He has 1 objective, 2 objectives, 3, 4 objectives. This one is contested by the stug. He will not be taking that back. Germans have 1, 2 for now, but we have plans. Snipers still going. Sniper here. Pretty even. I think I need to deal with the howitzer at the back. Then I'll start turning my attention to other things. But it's shaping up quite well. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking this could go 50-50.
50-50. 50% German and 50% German. Right, let's pull the first dice. So, should we do it? Should we do it live?
Do it live and then let me go the loop from dying. Bursting.
Right, how many dice are you?
15.
15, and I am 7.
7.
The power of the German dice. The power of the German dice.
I don't even need to look, it's German. I'm not even looking. Just tell me, German. Go to the toilet while you think about it.
Go think about your strategy, and I'll have a think. The dice have been worked out. The company commander has issued his orders. So we've had an advance from him. He's advancing, taking a shot at this guy here. Needing a 5. It's a 1. Then this squad here have advanced, clearing their pin. 6 shots into this lone guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 4s. 3 hits. And then needing 4s. No. That cocked? No. Okay, so pin on him. Then this squad here has advanced. They're taking all their shots into there. Everything is in range. So we have 10 LMG shots hitting on 5s. 2, 3 there.
Okay.
So remember that 3. And then assault rifles hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3 again.
6.
And then 1 rifle on 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Rifles are better than the others. So that's 6 in total. Was it 6?
No, 7. You got the rifle as well.
7. Okay. The regular are they?
The regular scores.
Okay, so 3. So 3 hardcover saves. Oh, you are messing. Absolute volley of shots at them, and they did nothing. Okay. And the last one was this squad here, who've just order checked for an advance and passed, but he's popping his ambush because you can see this guy here.
I can pop at any time you move, so I'll see where you move.
Okay. He decided not to pop the ambush, and these are shooting into this squad here. So we've got 10 LMG shots on 5s because they've moved. So 2 hits. Yep. Then assault rifles on 4s.
Well, that's a good roll. That's a really good roll. So just 2 missing. Yeah, so you've got 8.
Yeah, 8 plus, was it how many?
2.
8
so
plus
10.
2, so 10 in total. Then 4s.
Oh, that's very, very good.
Oof, eat that.
All these 5 ups, yeah?
Yeah, all the 5 ups.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, so 2, 4, 5 dead.
5 dead out of a 6-man squad. This is going to force the order check. 10 5-ups. 0.
Sorry.
After that terrible roll, another German dice, we're going with the sniper. So order check on 1 pin, passes, this comes off. He's lone guy, so he's plus 1 but minus 1. So he's just hitting on 4s, isn't he? He's going to shoot at your sniper.
Okay.
4. No. Can't hit anything. US dice. The Sherman is taking another shot at the Stug. 1 shot needing a 4, 3.
Yes.
To hit.
Do you want to do your cover save?
4 up.
Ooh.
3.
So it's pen 5.
Pen 5 against armor 9. 5,
no,
6, 7, 8.
Just a pin. Just
it's
a pin.
3 MMGs into these.
Hitting on 4s. It's a 1 hit, it's a pin. 1
kill.
Potential dead. With hard cover save. Nope. 1 dead.
Not good at rolling at the moment. American dice. Medium mortar. Needing a 6 at this squad here. It hits. Is it 2-inch template?
2-inch template. If you put it over them 2, can I get 6? So these ones here. No,
Those ones.
That's getting 6. It's the outer one.
Oh yeah, go on then. I'll let you have it. You need it.
It's hitting on 3s though, isn't it? Because it's plus 2. So
And 2.
there's 1. So that's 4 of them.
4 dead.
And it's ranging in, and it's D2 pins for 1 pin.
US dice. Platoon Commander hiding behind a wall. Snaps to this squad. Order check. It's a 4 and a...
Doesn't matter, it's the platoon commanders.
4.
Yep.
Yeah, you good?
This squad, yeah, they're okay, because they're regular down to a 7, is it?
Yeah, well that offsets 4, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
fine.
good. Okay, so they're pin off, and the
And then you
sniper's
shoot
good.
with the sniper. Okay. So do you want to do your sniper shot first?
Yeah, he's going into your company commander.
Yeah.
3, yes, and then it's a regular, isn't he? So it's a 3. Nope, so it's just a pin. Right.
Dodged a bullet there.
So the
Literally.
MMG is going to try and do the same thing. You're getting soft cover on that one, and he's hitting on 5s. So 2 hits, 4s, 2 potentials. You need 2 5-ups here. No.
Oh, sorry. I've failed you. He's going to go into these.
Yeah.
5. 1 hit.
1 hit, so it's a pin.
Nothing. Order check on an 8 MMG team.
Nope.
Fail.
Goes down.
Outer shooting at the Stug.
4 up. Yes. That's the 6 I need. That's
So
the 6.
it's pen what?
It's pen 3, so it can glance it.
On a 6.
Yes! Now it's all coming up Millhouse. It is, it's all about how you do that. There's the 6. You've got it. Right, let's have a look. I want an immobilised. Come on, immobilised. Yeah.
The steering is compromised. It can only pivot once, and now it's on 3 pins. That's not good. Commander advances, and he's got an SMG, but he hasn't got an SMG. So what was it, Phil? Have you paid the points for him?
Well, it says the book's not out yet. My book arrives tomorrow.
So then it'll be an extra 4. So yeah. I'll let you have. So 2 shots, hitting on 4s.
2s, because it's close range. Yes.
2 hits.
Come on, 2 5s. Nothing but a pin.
It's a pin. German dice. The 2 LMG squad at the back deletes the platoon commander. These advance, shooting shots at this squad here.
So
1 hit.
1 hit. Woohoo! It's a pin. It's
No
not a
kill.
kill.
More advancing from the Americans, shooting again into this veteran squad.
1 hit again.
1 hit. I'm liking these rolls.
Yes.
No.
1 dead.
1 dead.
Take that.
End of turn recap. It's not looking good on Germans. 2 pins, 8 guys, veterans. 2 pins, 5 guys, veterans. 2 pins, 3 guys, veterans. Stug rallied. We've got a platoon commander, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice left. It's not looking good. Yeah, you can pull the first dice, go on. May the gods be in your favour.
Yes! Yes!
I think that's a German one. Okay, so what are we snapping?
I'm going to snap to the tank and the mortar.
Okay, let's do that first then. Mortar's ranged in on a 2 for these. I'm going to go down.
6. So half's the hit, so it's 3 hits. Hitting on 3s. 3 dead. And it's D2 pins for 1 more pin. So
Order check on
7. There's no commander around.
Passed.
Yeah.
Shooting at the Stug again.
Hits. Do you want to do your cover save? No.
Not looking good. 2.
No, no pen, just a pin.
Oh. MMGs into these.
Yeah.
3 hits.
5s.
Yeah.
2.
2 saves.
And a pin.
Bit of luck on my side. We have a grey dice next. We will go. Everything is pinned. I'm going to go with a order check from these 3 on 3 pins. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Perfect. They are going to assault these.
Okay.
3 tough fighters versus 3 tough fighters and 1 guy.
Yeah. Okay. Should we do are they in cover? Because 2 are in cover, so I go first. From where they assaulted, he's in cover, he's in cover.
I'm assaulting them too.
You're assaulting them all.
How can I assault up there? You've got a massive gap in you guys.
Assault the unit. I'm going first. 1. 2 tough fighter. Just 1. 2. So you need to get 2. It's 1.
1 tough fighter.
Fighter.
2, 3.
Oh, dead! Dead, and you take the objective. But one of yours is dead, isn't he?
I can deal with that. We've got a snap 2 from the guy behind here. The sniper is shooting at the platoon commander.
Nope.
Nope. 6 shots from these into these.
5s. 2 hits. And 1 potential. Oh, that's 1 kill. And order check on 3.
3 pins. We need 2 dice.
8.
5, 6,
gone.
7. Yeah, they're gone.
It will shoot into him.
Okay,
so,
order check.
Order check on 11. Just. And then 6 shots. Hitting on 4s. So 3 hits. Is he regular or inexperienced?
Regular.
1 potential.
Come on.
He's got it. So just a pin for him.
Howitzer shooting at the Stug.
On a 4. Yes.
You're always hitting these.
Need that 6 again. Come on, 6. Nope. D3 pins. For 2 pins. So
Got a
this
snap
goes
2.
first.
Advance from these, shooting into these with soft cover.
So that's 3 hits.
Yep.
Killing on 5s. Nothing.
It's a pin.
Pin. And then same again with these, but with no cover. Oh, that's a better roll.
All the 6s.
5 hits.
You've got to get a kill here.
Don't say that. You jinxed it now.
You got
3 kills.
Nice.
And another pin. And then the officer is just going to I mean, he could advance and pop a shot, actually. So...
Go on, bring him closer.
That's fine. And is he in range? Yeah, he is.
Has he got an SMG as well, has he? Yeah.
Of course he has.
Wait till your book comes out, yeah.
Hitting on 2s. 2 hits.
That's 4 pins.
Yeah, another pin.
Okay. I've run out of pins.
Here's a pin.
Thank you. German dice were pretty screwed here. 5 pins, 3 pins, 3 pins, 1 pin. These haven't got any pins and the sniper's in there as well. But, YOLO. Going with the, we'll snap to the Platoon Commander and the Stug. So the Stug is going to fail an order check.
Nope,
he
almost
passes
cleared
it.
his pins.
He is going to shoot. Actually, no, he's going to advance.
Okay.
The Stug advances, shooting at the squad in the building. There's 2 dice against the building, isn't it?
That's 1 dice to hit first.
1 dice to hit, so hitting on a 4.
4. No.
No. MMG shots going into the platoon commander in the building. Why not? 1 hit.
Yeah, hard cover.
1 kill. Yeah.
Oh, he's
Hey, I
dead.
killed something.
Woo! He's dead.
Go Stug. So this is where we're going to call it. The Germans have waved the white flag of defeat because there's not much I can do now. We've got these on 5 pins, these on 3 pins, Stug's on 2, he's on 1. I do have two units in here, a sniper with 1 guy and a unit of 5 with 2 LMGs, but looking at what he's got left, MMG team, 1 guy MMG team, sniper, 3 guys on a medium howitzer, the Sherman, the medium mortar, platoon commander, veteran squad, regular squad, platoon commander. There's no way I can make a comeback from this, so it's a victory for Phil.
Woo!
If this was an event and we were on top table, this could have been your upgrade.
Well, it meets my thing, isn't it? Just beginner bolt action. Starter armies.
Yes.
That's my level. I found my level.
Okay, let's have a talk about these armies then. After battle discussion. Phil.
Yeah.
First win.
It's not my first one. You know it's not my first one.
First win in a while. So, I know it's a dice game and I hate to blame the dice, but it says everything when the first shot of the game, I couldn't even hit the table, let alone, and it was a sniper, +1 and everything. First one, I was like, yeah, let's ping that other sniper, bang, off the table. I was like, yeah, I'm cursed already. The fact that you're M15, yeah, foobarred and ran off, and I was like, yes! So then I rolled an order check and it's like 666, yeah. I just got cursed in that one.
I think so. I don't think the dice were in your favour.
Yeah, it was an eventful game. We had Attack of the Spider. The spider that ate some Americans. Is that a film? Like a B-movie horror?
It must be.
The spider that ate some Americans.
I think it was eventful.
Yeah, you've been definitely practicing your 6 rolling. You got a good few. And you done the thing as well. You were like, right, I'm going to roll a 6, bang, 6. Right, I need a 6 to glance. See this 6 here? Bang. It's all the confidence. That's all you need.
We'll have to see this for next game. I'm feeling the rolling 6s now. You've given me the secret to it, so...
Yeah, but let's talk about the unit you had in the middle.
Yeah.
Right, veteran unit, wasn't it?
Veterans, hardcover.
Veterans, hardcover, down.
Down.
Now, I put buckets of dice into them and they just shrugged it off. I should have went close range because you can't go down in close range, but you know, I was putting in shots of the 10-man squad had 10 LMG shots followed by 10 assault rifle shots and 1 rifle. The rifle hit.
I know, I couldn't believe some of that rolling. I thought they'd be white by 10-3.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess that says a lot for Rangers getting up there early, and you needed more spar trooping, I think. Take the objectives. I think it shows getting an objective early. If you've got veterans, they might hold it for the whole game.
just sit on it. Yeah, especially when there's so many, because your eyes have to be all over the board. It's not just a case of, right, I own that and that, so I'm going to hold them and win. You know, you've got to think of the other ones as well. What do you think of the starter box itself?
It's workable, isn't it? It's still workable, and if you're just looking at trying to get into bolt action, you just want a straightforward get on the table. Yeah, we probably had just as fun a game with the starter boxes as we did when we bring out all the kind of toys and heavy stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great way of getting into it. I think your starter box ultimately is a better starter box.
But it didn't win.
No, it didn't win.
I think as starter boxes go, it's got a bit of everything, which I think is good as a start point. But if you want to start getting competitive, you need to expand and just buy 4 devs.
But as someone who's just got into bolt action, that's what you want though. You want to see what works for you, what suits your play style before you lean into anything. So it's a great start, I think.
Yeah, literally, it depends on what type of player you are, what you want to spec into. Like, I like long range artillery. Some people like close range infantry, where you can bomb transports up and jump out with assault rifles and close range.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on what type of, you know, you could be tactical and be like, I'm going to take a few snipers and pick off NCOs and force order checks and do pins with air observers. There's just so many different strategies for it, which is good.
I think after that game we're both pretty anti-sniper, to be honest with you. Neither of us could hit a bar at all. So.
But I've got to have my rant. Against veteran infantry, small arms fire is absolutely pointless. You can't kill anything. Them 2 squads of 2 LMGs, 5 ARs, 20 shots, and couldn't shift anything. The squad was 205 points.
Yeah.
Now, if I would have took a 3-inch template, now 3-inch template kills veterans on 2-ups. You only have to hit 1 with that. How much is a Stug? It's probably about the same, the howitzer Stug.
200 odd points, isn't it?
Yeah. So howitzer Stug, if that hits, your infantry are in trouble, because you're hitting a large chunk of them. You're killing on 2s. Whatever's left is getting D3 pins, and usually you kill half of them, so you're forcing an order check.
Yeah.
That compared to, I'm just going to wing some shots at you, half of them are going to hit the wall, you're veteran and down, so it's not going to do anything anyway. It reminds me of, in Warhammer, you used to have like kind of your armour save, then a ward save, and there was a point where you could have like a stacking ward save and a re-rollable save, so it'd be like kind of, you save it on a, you know, anything but a 1, but you can re-roll that, and it's like, what's the point? It's just too hard to kill.
Yeah, it's not an infantry game anymore. It's just not. V3, it's more about how little infantry can you take to make sure you take objectives or do the things. Infantry don't do anything.
Yeah. Well, you have to take them.
Yeah.
Now, the reason you have to take them is because they are objective grabbers.
Yeah.
You know, and I see the point in that, you know what I mean? Otherwise, we're just playing Achtung Panzer. You know what I mean? From the starter box, so if you were to, right, knowing what you know now, you've been into bolt action for a while, if you were to buy the starter box now, right, you played a few games, knowing what you know now, what would be your like next purchase, or what would you kind of go into?
Right, so with the new army book coming out, it'd definitely be multi-launchers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are just, especially with platoon commanders. But I also think little Stuart tanks, you can get multiples of them. Shout out as well to Blitzkrieg Workshop.
Yeah, our Lord and Saviour, Blitzkrieg Minis. Yeah, so if you're looking at expanding tanks, check out Blitzkrieg Minis on eBay.
That was beautiful. I thought you were going to go into a jingle then. But yeah, I'd spec into whatever kind of tanks that you... So I know you go super heavy, but there's real good value in the Americans in some of the smaller tanks, M15s or Stuarts.
But it depends on what you're playing, what you want to lean into. I lean into... Germans always have 1 up on their tanks. Their medium tanks have heavy stuff. Their heavy tanks have super heavy stuff. You know, that's the German side. I don't really know other sides of things, you know what I mean? So from a German perspective, you know, you get a Stug, you get, you know, I'd get another tank. 1, because I like tanks, but 2, because you're going to need it, because the Hanomag in there is a Hanomag. You know, it's a transport. You're going to have to proxy it for the second option. Yeah. You know, so you're going to have to do that for you if you want to take a platoon. But the good thing is, you can proxy a lot of stuff. It's not like Games Workshop type of stuff where it's a case of, oh, that isn't that model, so you can't take that. You know, if you get a box of 30 infantry and you go, right, I'm modelling this guy into a medic or a company commander or a platoon commander, you can do what you want. You know what I mean? Even if, you know, there's been events where I've been like, right, I've got 9 assault rifles. It's technically 10, that one guy's got a rifle, but no one really cares. You know what I mean? As long as they know. As long as it's not like blatantly obvious, you know, this pencil sharpener is a tiger tank type of thing.
Yeah, how many times into the early tournaments have I taken an anti-tank gun and said it's a medium mortar, and no one's ever bothered.
Yeah.
Which is great. I think that's great of what bolt action's about.
Yeah.
But you're right in the take a tank, and if you're German, spec into what you're good at, which is the heavier tanks.
Yeah. One modelling tip though is what we're doing with the artillery.
Yeah.
Now, it took us a while to click onto that because I was building a German mortar, and then I was building a Japanese mortar, and then I was like, oh, I need another mortar for my Germans. I was like, I've got loads of mortars, right? Just build the mortar on the base, just the mortar itself.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever artillery piece, howling cow, howitzer, whatever it is, without the guys stuck on it. Put the guys on 25mm bases. 1, you can use it for any army.
Yeah.
But 2, when you're playing the game, if I go, right, I've killed 3 guys out of that mortar team, you can go, okay, 3 guys off, and there's 1 guy left, rather than have to put a dice next to it. It looks neater.
And it makes your starter box go further. If you get the American one that's got medium mortar in, if you model the guys on 25mm bases and then want to use it for a multi-rocket launcher as the guys loading it, you can do that as well.
Yeah.
So it actually gives you more variation, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm one of the worst people to speak about what to get next, purely because I got a squad of, I think it was like 10 infantry to just test paint of Germans. And then I was like, right, okay, buying a tiger tank.
Straight in. No,
0 to 100 straight away. And then I was like, how'd you build it? But I think whatever you do before you build it, there's a rule of cool, you know, ultimately rule of cool
Tigers.
goes over anything.
Yeah.
But read your army book. You know what I mean? Because it depends on how specific you are. You know what I mean? You could want, right, I want this squad of 10 with assault rifles, this squad of, you know, you get 30 in a box, you could have 10, 10, 10. You know what I mean? But have a look at your army rules, because it could be that, you know, I model them all as, right, I want 30 rifles, and then you read the German book and it's like, oh, you get extra shots on LMGs. Oh, actually, I can have assault rifles, no one else can. Yeah. So it's worth, even if you spec, you know, to vary them. No one ever calls you out on they've got a different weapon, but I think it's worth reading the book first of all, because you could do things like a medic and things like that. Yeah,
and I think that's it. And also, get involved in like the Facebook groups, get people's opinions, especially if you're new to it. Yeah. Because there's a lot that I did in my first army that I never used again, because I was just modelling it because I thought I needed it when I didn't. Yeah. So. And different communities are different. Ooh, we're going in shaky ground here.
Oh, here we go. I've lit the fuse. Now, so some communities, like as in, like the WhatsApp chats we're in, you know, some of the, you know, the comments we get on videos, you know, all positive and that type of thing. Sometimes we'll post something and you'll get someone who's just like, I wouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? Everyone's entitled to opinion, but I feel certain platforms are a bit more salty than others.
Yeah, big time. Big time. And I think sometimes what some communities think is absolutely brilliant, it doesn't work for us. Yeah. It's got to be what works for you. Yeah. You know, we've had success across tournaments and stuff, and we're probably not playing what's accepted meta, I'd say. You're certainly not.
Here's the biggest tip ever. Create your own meta.
That's it. Yeah.
Create your own meta. Play what you like to play. I like playing things that do lots of damage. Yeah. And, you know, some of them cost lots of points, but find a way to make it work. The biggest thing is test and learn. Yeah. You know what I mean? You start off with the starter army, you go, that works. I'm going to get 2 of them. Yeah. That works. Tell you what, I'll get 4 of them. I'm going to push the limit on this. You know what I mean? Do what you like.
Until Warlord Durati you, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. They've well been watching the channel closely. I think it was, we dropped the first video, then went to the event 2 days after, was it?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they've been nerfed, but they haven't really, have they?
No, I think they've been made better.
Yeah.
I think.
And now you've got them as well.
There's no coincidence there, is there?
Yeah, that's just even in the playing field. I reckon they've looked at it and went, right, Phil really needs to be gold Phil now. Right? You know, what can we do to even this playing field? I know. Let's give US MLRs.
I know. I'm looking forward to raining down some LMRs on you.
Yeah.
You know how it feels.
It is going to be who gets first dice. And you know what's really, 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 really tempting at the moment? I don't know if
that's the intelligence officer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
So, veteran platoon commander with 50 points addition for intelligence, right? And so I think on a regular you're rolling it to 4. You're -1 to it if it's inexperienced, or +1 to it if it's veteran. So you get the chance of stealing a dice. Now, do you get that as well, or is that a German thing?
We've got that now in the book.
So it's going to be. So who goes first?
Well, I don't know why you bother spending 50 points on it. Because as we've seen from this last game, I never get first dice. So it doesn't matter.
But if I get first dice, I could get a first dice before that first dice.
What are you saying? We're taking it as read that you get first dice now.
Yeah.
And then you can have your intelligence officer second dice.
Statistics, the dice gods have spoken.
Oh, God, yeah.
So what are you going to do with your box of cream eggs?
I'm going to try and give as many of them away before I turn into a cream egg.
You're going to turn this into a competition. Enter now for your chance to win a cream egg.
Do it, yeah. Submit a decent list and I'll give you a cream egg.
Should we do a challenge? You know, let's play some people who are sub to us. You know, we'll put a challenge out, right? If you win, you get a cream egg. That's incentive enough. That depends if you're playing for fun or you're playing competitive.
I've not known you to not play competitive.
Yeah, that's pretty true. I don't know. Played Japanese for a while.
Yeah, that was good though. Yeah, I think we could put that out there.
Yeah. Should we call it the Ghostbusters series?
100%.
Who can be a Ghostbuster?
Do
you want to step up to the challenge?
Who wants to come to Dice Ghost HQ and play one of us?
AKA Phil's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Right. I think that wraps it up. We've kind of covered. We've covered starter boxes. We've covered what we think. You know, obviously things are always evolving. You know, we don't have 4th edition. You know what I mean? They might scrap the whole platoons thing. You know, but ultimately, you want to kind of future-proof things. You know, get a few tanks from Blitzkrieg minis, and then vary your infantry options. You know, you can go into the niche stuff, which is kind of right. I'm going to get 4 howitzers, but ultimately think of, if you're going into another army, could you use it for that? So do that modelling thing we were talking about, where you don't glue the guys on and you can use it for any army, and at least that way, me and you, right, we know we've got how many mortars between us. You know, we can build a list.
Howitzers, tank guns.
Yeah. How many points of US do you think you've got now?
Probably 6,000, I'd say.
6,000.
I know you're over 10, aren't you? In Germans.
Should we have a whole army versus whole army battle? Yeah.
Oh God, I could bring the old Americans as well. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh, that'd be a good battle.
Yeah, I've still got them flak panzers and the Strum Tiger. 5 flak panzers, just to do some mad cheese list. You know I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I can't wait for it.
If you've got any suggestions about starter boxes and what you'd buy next, thinking of how you'd vary it, not just building a set list. You know, what would you build, what would you buy next to vary your army to have as many options as possible? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, bye. If you made it this far, thank you for watching.
If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up and hit the sub button.
We really appreciate any feedback, so drop a comment below, let us know what you think, what you'd like to see next. You never know, we might feature your comment in the next video. Until next time, thank you for watching The Dice Ghost!
Are you going to do that in every video?
Yeah, probably am.